All right, all right, all right. I think we are live. So let me just set this up really quick. Hope the quality is good. The audio should be really good now compared to last times that I did this. And I'm just going to really quick check out that this is working. Should be live pretty soon. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right. If anybody's joined already, welcome. I'm just really quick sharing with my Instagram account that we're going live. So patient, what couple minutes, we're gonna do that and we're gonna get started. All right, that should be good enough. All right, sorry for that little delay. Here we are, and I'm gonna put some music on. I'm just used to having some music in the background. I just have it low so it doesn't distract me too much. And today we're gonna get started. What we play is 6 max on ignition, and we're playing with 1025. So if you haven't seen this before, I just had like $300 on ignition from a while ago, from before COVID, and I decided I'm gonna try to build it. Build my bankroll, and from there try to go up in stakes, and hopefully, I think the biggest ignition is 2.5. So our goal is to hit 2.5. That'd be really cool. And yeah, but to get there, my goal is we're 10.25 cents right now, 25 no limit, and I'm at 600. I'm pretty sure I started at 3 something. We got up to 600 so far, and I want to hit 1,000. And once we hit 1,000, I want to go up in stakes to 50 no limit. And I'm not sure what my goal would be from that to go from higher, because it's kind of weird in ignition. It just jumps from 50 no limit to 1-2, so 200 no limit. There's no 100. That is definitely strange and would be a big jump. So I still got to figure that out. But right now the goal is to hit $1,000 so we could go up to 50 no limit. So I'm buying in right now. I'm setting up the table, so very briefly you will see the games going on. Let me just set it up. We're playing Zoom, so it's just going to be fast paced, just hands non-stop. It's my preference, and I'm already in hands. I'm just going to try to get this going, and of course we get hands on both both times. I'm just going to sit out next hand because it's definitely going to be hard to set this up if I'm actually playing. So I'm gonna sit out next hand, and let's make this look good. So let me take this off really quick. I just gotta put these. There's probably an better way of doing this, but for now, I'm just gonna set it up with you guys. And here's one of them. Delay a bit over there. Looking good, looking good. So here's the other one. Almost set to go. We went for value over there with our second pair, and it looked like he called. So that's nice. All right, we're almost set. Sorry for this wait. I think there's probably a easier way of doing this, but for now, we're back in action. All right, let's play. All right, and we got the, all right, cool. I can see now everything. All right, let's get in sync. All right. Oh yeah, Hamilton's having their special event pretty soon. That's great. I mean, I'm not going to play any. I don't think so. I was thinking maybe just one of the bigger events, but yeah, I'm probably just going to stay to cash. But even if I don't play, it's still good for me because there's way more action. More people are there. So there's more games going on, like 2-5. So that's always cool. And yeah, I think it's August, right? And yeah, here we are. We got the 2 tables set up. Let's just get going. Nothing here. Definitely we'll raise this if he folds. And let's do it. I just have my set raised at 0.62. I think it's like 1.5. All right, not much more going on another table. Yeah, we're gonna play for an hour, so till 11 o'clock. We get 3-bet, and yeah, king 10 off. I'm just folding. But I think it's the big blind that definitely when a big blind 3-bets, it looks stronger than a small blind. Hey, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you at Hummel in a while. Right. Okay, we got 2 hands going on. We got ace-6 suited that we'll raise if nobody else does, and this I was going to, but when someone else raises, I'm just gone. I don't know why it's making that noise. Right. Hope you guys have a little bit of patience with me because this sound of the gun is just a fold, I think. I'm still getting comfortable with the ranges in 6 max, but I think king queen off is the bottom of my range from under the gun. And all right, we raise the suited 6. If he 3-bets us, I'm definitely not loving it. Okay, 1 caller. Small blind calls, and all right, backdoor flush, backdoor, and he just pots it though. I was gonna bet here and definitely barrel, but when he pots it, whatever, let's move on. I don't have too much going on to call a pot. If it was smaller than pot, ooh, all right, now we're talking. All right, we got aces pretty quick. We just got going. We already got pocket aces. Let's see if we get some action though. It'd be lovely if someone 3-bets us. Nope, but he folds. And yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Cool. I honestly, yeah, I like Ignition. I used to play on ACR, but that was more with the tournaments. I played Cash, but I don't know. I definitely prefer Ignition. All right, we call with ace-10 suit against the button. And okay, we flop an open-ended on a flush draw board. So just calling. He bets decent size. So, all right. I don't think I could fold yet. 2 open cards and open in the straight draw. We call. No help on the turn. Made it a decent size. He barrels. I think it definitely looks pretty strong. Yeah. It's just such a scary board. I definitely just feel he has and want a flush draw board with open in the straight draw. Pot. Yeah. That may be a call. I'm definitely not GTO or anything. I mean, GTO I try to be, but I need to study more. Wow, we got aces again. I just do what I think is best in the moment. I probably maybe should call there. All right, we got aces. Let's move on. We got aces. Second time already in what? Less than 8 minutes. But first time everybody folded. So hopefully we get some action this time. Okay, we got a caller. That's something. Another time. Okay, now. Okay, this is more like it. We get 3-bet to $7. It's going to make it not too big. A little 1.5. Let's do it. We're 4-betting. Hopefully, just rip it, or at least call. Let's go all in with aces against ace king. So, no, don't put a queen. Okay, nice. Aces against ace king, definitely a nice start. All right. I like it. Let's move over here. We got ace 5 suited, so definitely a 3-bet candidate. So we'll 3-bet him. 225. Oh wow. Okay, 4-bets. I'm just gonna be good 4-bets. I mean, I don't know how many players here are 4-bet bluffing, but I'm not calling, and I don't know if I don't know if I'm getting any folds after someone 4-bets us. So I'm letting it go. But yeah, that's great. Did you ever get your money back? Is your like 20K still in ACR? I never had an issue with that because when I played in ACR, I wasn't winning. So that was before COVID that I was playing tournaments, but it did not go great. And I didn't have the issue of needing to cash out, sadly. Okay, over here, let's jump over here. I raised, I got 2 callers, and we got a gut shot on a pretty scary board, and he calls. He calls next to Act 2. So a check. If the big blind would have called, definitely way more. And he checks again. After I check the turn, make it bet. It's not a spot I'm in the mood to try to bluff at. If he has a king, I don't think I'm getting that to fold anymore after I check the turn, because I'm always betting my aces. So let's just give up on that one. We got pocket tens. Yeah, definitely a nice start. All right, now we got pocket tens over here. We call, small blind calls us. I'm going to bet on the bigger side on this board. Just need a lot of protection, and there is the 88 has it open in a straight draw, so I'm just going to be betting big. If he rips it, we're just calling. Huh, interesting river. Did he lead? I lead all in. I don't know. Any 8 was a straight. I don't know if I could fold here. I'm not loving it. Fuck. He had an 8 too. All right, he had the 9 and the 8. All right. He had outs. I don't know. I mean, maybe I could find a fold there. When the open end is straight draw misses and he leads, I mean, we could have 9s ourselves. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe I could have got away from that one. Less than pot when there is any 8 is a straight on that misses. I don't know. Maybe I could look at that later. I'm not sure about that one. Especially when it's small blind. I mean, I guess he has 10, 9, 9, 10. Oh, yeah. Have not. All right. Not much going on. I do really like tournaments. Like, definitely, it just seems like most people end up going towards tournaments if there's more money there than cash games. Maybe one day when I have more time and more of a flexible schedule. But for now, I'm just sticking to cash. Oh, yeah. I played with him a few times. Actually, the reel I posted today was against him. But it's because it was an old one. The one I posted today was an old hand from I don't know how many. It must have been a good amount of time ago because he hasn't been playing for a while. But yeah, I played a few times with him. I don't really know him. I think I started playing and making content right when he stopped. Funny enough. So I didn't really get to know him that much. I played just a couple hands and that's about it. But yeah, I just think he's doing pretty good in tournaments because I do follow him on Instagram and a couple people I play with know him, and it just seems like he got some big cashes in the WSOP or some tournaments. He got some deep runs, and he's playing at another casino. I think it's at 7 Miles that I've heard this is more action than there's more action in Hamul. So it just seems I don't know him, this for what I hear, that he's just focusing a little more on just playing and not the content. I don't put him against him, honestly. Content is such a long road grind, you know. Like, I mean, he was definitely getting more views, but I think like my guess, like, making content is probably not worth the money until you at least hit the hundreds of Ks. Even if you make 10K, 20K, you probably just make more money playing if you're a winning player. Wow. Oh, wow. That's fucked that you never got your money still. Damn. I mean, yeah, that's a good amount of money, man. I mean, that's weird. I mean, I'd always trusted the site. I mean, the site itself. You know, it did feel, and I always heard a lot of that. You know, the people, I don't know about bots. I mean, honestly, I'm not that knowledge. I don't have too much knowledge about all that, but um, I never like not trusted the site itself in paying me out. Just seems to seem pretty legit. So I'm pretty surprised, yeah, that that's happened to you. I mean, I don't know what you could do, honestly. There must be something. Yeah, I'm not the best source for that. I've never been in that situation, but that definitely is fucked. All right, Are we going to play poker? Let's see. We got a hand over here. We got 5-6 suited. I raised from under the gun and hijacked. And okay, we got some backdoors. Spit $1. We got a backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. Definitely hit his calling range. Oh, and he folds. So cool. Nice. Oh, cool. Just saw that. Nice. Man, yeah, I mean, I definitely, that's pretty cool that you cashed. I definitely have it in the future goal to play at the WSOP. That just sounds like fun. Tournaments just do sound, I mean, I don't know, honestly. They do sound more fun, just the whole competition behind it. It sounds almost just more like a sport, a competition, winning. But I definitely love about cash games. You just have your schedule, lower variances. So yeah, I've never been full-time playing tournaments, so I don't know how to feel. I play tournaments, but just loosely, not really as to try to make money off of it. So I have wonder how it would feel. Oh, let's see. We got a hand, guys. I don't know what the hell happened here, but he min 3-bet us. So, all right, I'm not folding to min 3-bet, and we got queen 10 suited. So I'm calling. No clue what this is and what is 10-25 compared to live game. People do way wackier stuff. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna lead here. I'll lead here. I think it's get checked around a lot. I'm not a bit too big, and I may still have some draws. Actually, it's fucking a bit. I'll lead here. There's a lot of draws, and I feel like I check back a lot on this turn. So let's lead. I think people do a lot more wackier shit on 10-25. Just a lot more people that have no clue what's going on. All right, interesting river. Maybe a block. I'm gonna bet small. I mean, is he clicking it? Is he clicking it towards us with a7? I don't think so often. And we're good. Nice. Okay, we take that one down. I think we got max out of that. I think he's mostly checking back that turn. So hey, it worked out. Definitely a scary river, but no clue what he has. But yeah, sorry guys, like I'm like, if I don't reply to one of you guys' messages, if you could just send it again, because I'm getting used to playing and live streaming, and you know, I'm playing Zoom, so it's hands nonstop. So I'll try my best to answer everybody. This is awesome that I got this much comments. So I appreciate all of you guys interacting and being part of this. It's amazing. But if I don't reply to it, it must have just slipped through, because I'm trying to play and do this as well. But I want to say thank you guys so much for being here and watching and commenting and being in the chat active. That this is amazing. So I saw something about, yeah, the difference between this and live games. And yeah, pretty different. If we're just talking about player pool, just people do a lot more random shit in this games. And honestly, my strategy around that is, if something just doesn't make sense, I'm just calling. Because I feel like I put in a lot of reps by now, playing I've been over a year full time, that when something weird just doesn't make sense, it tends to be some weird bluff most of the time. Okay, we got ace king in the big blind, so I'll get back to that. We got a 3-bet first. Calling a 4-bet. Not okay, he just folds. So yeah, just one wackier stuff in these games. But definitely it goes both ways though, because not that many people limp. Like live, there's way more people limping. A lot more 3-bets here, so it's kind of a mix. Like, people have a better idea on how to play in these games, especially pre-flop. You don't see too many flat calls compared to live, so it goes both ways. You see some wacky stuff here, but at the same time, people seem to have a better idea how to play pre-flop, even though we're playing 25. And I'm mixed. I mostly have only a 3-bet range, except for the button. I have a flatting sometimes that I think is, I don't know. I have some charts and they accept a flatting range sometimes. But I don't know if it's optimal, especially in these games that the blinds are going to be 3-betting a lot. But yeah, anyways, I'm mostly just 3-betting except the button. So that's cool. Should I put out I think I'm putting out a small bet here. And then just because he checked, I think he's mostly going to be betting with his ace. So I'm going to put out a bet and then check back the turn. He's the big blind, so he could be pretty wide. I get check raised from the big blind. That is pretty shitty. Let's let it go. It's annoying because he could have draws, but I'm just having, yeah, whatever. I probably should be defending a little more there. Okay, here we go. We got a hand. All right, he calls. That brings in 9-10, but I think we still get called by another bet. And may check back the river. Not 11 if he check raises us. 8-7. Maybe I should have pocket control a little bit and check back this turn. And now just checking back. Oh, wow. I definitely... I was thinking right here in this hand, it was button against the blind. So, now definitely not loving this spot. I mean, what is the bluffs? 9-10 gets there. There's not many flush draws that miss. I just think we're mostly beat here. Let him have it. I mean, there's not many missed flush draws, and I bet decent on the turn. I think we're mostly not good there. How's it going, man? Thank you guys so much for being here. Play 1-3, the hard part. Dude, I mean, like, that shouldn't, I don't know how much you play, but that shouldn't influence your game. You know, if you're a winning player, the longer you play, the more money you make. So I think you gotta, like, let that go. If it's happened before that you win in the beginning, like, maybe there's something in your game that you play better at the beginning, and then you start having your own type of tilt for some reason towards the end, because you should just have, you know, this same winning rate through your session against the same players. So if you see that you're always winning towards the beginning, they start losing towards the end, I mean, that just seems like there's something on, like, kind of catching what's in your game that may cause that, because it shouldn't happen. I always have my set time that I play. Now I'm playing 6 hours. I used to play 8 hours, but okay, here we got this. We're calling a 3-bet. I'll continue with that, but 4-5 suited, we raise, and it's definitely a good candidate to call a 3-bet. And we whiff completely the flop, so just check folding. He checks back. That's weird. People like to play tricky sometimes on his slow play in position, because this hits his range so much when he 3-bets. So I think maybe he just has kings or jacks, so he just has a massive hand like aces or ace queen that is trying to help me catch up. But yeah, 4 or 5. I'm not going to bite and try to bluff with my 5 high with no backdoor, no nothing. But yeah, man, you shouldn't have okay, let's see, 180 with 3-betting. We're jumping over here that we 3-bet, and it was a little on the small side. It should be 4x. Okay, decent flop. We got a lot of backdoors. I'm put out a c-bet, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, put out a small c-bet, like I'd usually do with everything. He calls. Nice turn. Now I'm thinking about checking just because I don't have the best kicker. And maybe if you just call with a straight draw, he may start stabbing at it. So I'm going to check here. Kind of pocket control a little bit, because I do think you'd have ace queen, ace 10. Maybe I should bet here, but you know, a lot of folds. Okay, and now I'm going to bet big. After I check the turn, I just pot, maybe not big, but like $6, 580. Seems like he has probably queen. If he has a straight draw, he's folding anyways. Oh, he just folded. All right, I'll take it. Wait. Got this new mic that hopefully the audio is a lot better, because I was having an issue. I thought maybe it's something with my phone, but No worries, man. I think I'm understanding your comments. Dude, like for real, I used to when I started playing live and it changed, but when I started playing, I always felt like when I started playing, I'd just go in a hole, a buy-in, and then I'd recover. And it would happen a decent amount of times. And honestly, looking back, I don't know if just at the beginning I was playing worse. Maybe when I got started, I was being a little more passive and just not, that way you lose money. So maybe then once I got more comfortable, I started playing better, or it just was a coincidence that at the beginning I just was running worse and just losing money. I'm not sure, but I felt that when I started playing. That was definitely a little annoying because a lot of the sessions were just getting out of the hole. I just think like you should always have a same game, because I think that's its own type. There's a lot of different type of tilts, right? There's the one that you're running bad and you just start playing more hands, and there's another tilt that maybe you win and you just go tighter. Any type of change in your game that um, makes your hourly lower, it is a type of tilt, I think. So if you start playing tighter, well, you may start like making less money. I mean, I don't know if you play too wide. Like I'm just saying, if your regular game is the one that makes the most money, I wouldn't say to play tighter when you win a big pot. I think just keep on playing your game. Um, it's just how to say it. Yeah, like I just think you should always try to focus on play your same game, like independent of the money you have in front of you. And another reason is like usually, the more money you have in front of you, the more money you can make because the deeper you are. So a lot of times, yeah, the deeper you are is the times you have the better sessions. So if you're going up and you just cut your session early, it does lower the chances of you having like having better sessions or bigger wins if you cut it early every time you're up. All right, over here we jumped, we raised, and we got called. And I'm betting here. We have a lot of backdoors, backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw, and he called one of these flat calls. So he calls, and that's a great turn card to barrel on. So I'm going to bet big. Hopefully anything if he calls. Nice. And we take it out. Awesome. Always great to get a good turning card to barrel on. Over here, we got King Queen off. So nothing too eventful. Well, we did call off that one hand when he river trips. We got aces. We doubled off against ace king. So that was our big win so far. That helped us out. And yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this. And I definitely feel a little all over the place. So this is the third time I do it, but this is the real first I feel serious live stream since I have everything set up. The previous ones were pretty shitty because my audio was horrible. I had a mic, but it was an old one, and I guess it just kind of broke because I had it before I went to Spain. I went to Mexico during COVID, and there was a lot of traveling. So I just think with the whole traveling, it's kind of broke. So the audio was really bad. Now we got good audio, and all right, I'm raising this. One limper, whatever. Now we got good audio and good video, and hopefully we can make some content out of this. All right, 3 ways, 10 high flop. Yeah, I guess I put out a c-bet in position. Got 2 overcards, back to straight draw, back to flush draw. Not too big. Half pot, lazy bet, half pot. They both call, so I'm done. Check, hoping for a good river. Especially on that turn card, it's just not. There's a king. Should I bluff here? Maybe if it was heads up 3 ways. Am I going to get a 10 to fold? I'm going to get 2 players to fold. Whatever. Oh my god, I would have got them to fold. Ace high. He called me. Wow. People call light. He called me with a backdoor flush draw. Okay. The bluff would have worked, guys. So what's this? If you bind first. I mean, I just wouldn't recommend a buy-in for 40 to 60. That's just so short, especially in 1-3. All right, we got 3-bet over here. I wouldn't recommend, yeah, to buy in so short. I mean, at least 100 big blinds. I have no clue how to play that short, but I do think it's just, I just don't think it's the most profitable play. And it's the whole idea behind that is you gotta, if you're good, if you're a winning player, you want to have enough money behind to make the most possible when you have a hand against other players. If you just have $60, definitely a little more difficult to win. It's just, and it's so much of it just you got to jam most of the time. Okay, we called. He raised in a small blind. We called a big blind with ace-4 off, and we just whiff. And that board, I'm good. We had ace-king over here, but everybody folded. We missed it. So, all right, a queen. I think very likely this guy has a 10 or something that's just going to showdown. So, pocket sixes. Yeah, felt like showdown. We are not being aggressive today. A few bluffs that we did not decide to go for would have worked. All right. We got ace king in a button, so we're raised, and if someone raises, we'll 3-bet. Nobody raised, so we'll do it ourselves. And no action. All right, moving on. King 10 off in the cutoff. Oh, someone raised already, so we'll just fold. I may start adding this to Twitch as well. I'm still figuring that out. I'll just start now with YouTube and get comfortable, and maybe I'll stream it on both sites. It feels like might as well. All right, what is this? We raised with pocket fours, and over here, button limps. So, all right, let's see a flop with 4-3. Wrong one. Black, but not the black we wanted. So, just done with this hand. I mean, I do like min buy though. I just think it's better, like especially playing 1-3, just save up to be at like 300 bucks, you know, save up to be able to get at 100 big blinds. Like I get it in 2-5 if the max buy-in is like 200 big blinds, like $1,000 buying in for 500. I think that's fine. But under 100, this gets pretty short. I mean, it's just a different game. Okay, we got a hand over here. Both blinds call. 2 other cards back to straight draw, back to flush draw. I'm definitely going to put out a c-bet, pretty dry board. If I bet here, I just get a good amount of folds. So we will bet. I get $1. This is going to get a lot of folds. They don't have a jack. There's not too many. We have a lot of backdoors. They check raise us again. That's stuff I definitely got to get more used to play. Like I'm not used to in live. Is this getting check raised a lot? Okay, over here we're 3-betting. I get called and we get a beautiful turn. So we're barreling for sure. Hopefully he doesn't have king queen. I mean queen jack. Nice, and we take it out. Cool, definitely a great turn for us. Yeah, and so I'm not an expert about it, but yeah, under 100 big blinds, I don't know, it just feels kind of short. And maybe a thing is buying for 50 and you just have a kind of a jam. You just rip it all in a lot pre-flop. You get a lot of folds. I mean, I remember on Crush Live Poker, Bart was talking about that. There was someone, I don't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Wesley or someone. He would be buying in short to these big games and just had a lot of jam pre-flop. Just folding button against under the gun. King queen off. So there's definitely maybe there's a strategy behind it. But for the most part, if you're winning in a game, the deeper you buy in against other players, the more money you can make. All right, we got 2 hands here. We 3-bet a small blind with ace-10 suited against the cutoff. And over here, we got queen jack suited. So definitely 2 pretty hands. They fold over here, so that one's over. Let's move over here. Hopefully the big blind doesn't cold 4-bet us, because I'm definitely done with the hand if he cold 4-bets. All right. Ooh. All right. I mean, huge 3-bet. So No, thank you. That was not what I was hoping for. I'm not calling a 3x 4-bet out of position with ace 10 suited. Moving on. Moving on over here, we got a hand. So we'll raise it, not the prettiest, but good enough in the button. Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys hanging around and watching. Hopefully entertaining. This is let's let it go. All right, we got a premium over here, ace king. Last 2 times we had it, we didn't get much action. So let's see if we get some action now. And yeah, we'll be hanging around here until 11 o'clock, getting comfortable. We get 2 callers and we whiff the flop. I'm good. I mean, I'm not going to be betting every single flop, and this is not much going on for us. He folds, I may call once. Nah, we're good. Moving on. Moving on, and hopefully, I mean, so far, not many hands. Last days, yesterday I played, we had super interesting hands. So far, I mean, we got a lot in with aces, but whatever. I don't think there's nothing that interesting with that, honestly. Well, maybe the one that I called when he river trips. That could be an interesting hand, I guess. All right, we turn the nut flush draw over here. He limped, so definitely not a good player. We flop bottom pair, and now he pots it. And is that check raise? I got bottom pair. Let's just call, and we'll definitely lead if the flush does not come in. Be triple barrels. Are we gonna call? I don't think so. He just limped. He limped, but if queen 10 gets there, all the draws get there, so he's just bluffing with absolutely nothing. Whatever. Moving on. I think big stacks tend to bluff more. I mean, maybe, I don't know if that's always the case. Maybe more aggressive. I mean, I do think it's common that more aggressive players have bigger stacks, because especially if they're the type that just rebuy to 300, so they'll always be at 300 or plus. So definitely, I think the tighter players are the old man coffees just buying short compared to more aggressive players that will just be maxed out and want a big stack. So I wouldn't be surprised there's a correlation. Yeah, that bigger stacks aren't more aggressive players. All right, here we are. Under the gun limped again. There's more limps than usual. Here we raise in the button, but king 10 off with a big blind 3-bet. I'm just folding. Back over here. I'm good. I think maybe we're good anyways. And I'm done when he 4x pots. No, thank you. Yeah, mate. Probably be playing some 1-3 tomorrow, because I was playing Tuesday to Saturday to play. Saturday was 2-5 was always going on, but that was when we had a nanny. We don't have a nanny anymore, so I'm back playing Monday to Friday. So tomorrow I'll be playing, and sometimes it's just 1-3 going on Mondays. So hopefully it's not the case, but I may just be playing some 1-3 tomorrow. And this most likely, I'm still figuring stuff out, but most likely I'll have these live streams on Sunday night at 10 p.m. because, yeah, I want at 9 because it is kind of late, 10 p.m., but I just can't. Some nights I may be able to make it by 9, but I just rushed. So I know for sure I could be ready to go at 10. So if you guys are enjoying this, I'm not 100% yet, but very likely I'll be doing this every Sunday and hopefully make some content out of it as well. So far, this session isn't the most exciting, but usually it is. I mean, the last sessions I've had were pretty crazy. Just last week was a crazy one where I flopped the nut flush and a guy turned a straight flush. So I was like, I was so annoying. I mean, not annoying that happened, but it's annoying because I wish I would have been filming. That would have been such a cool hand to make content out of. But sadly, we were not filming because we did not get the audio ready by then. I was still trying to I had another microphone hidden away, but that one was not good quality either. I think I'm pretty sure I know who you are. I mean, 6'9" Poker King. I don't. It's hard to know, but I think I have a guess that I may know who you are. I mean, if we see in person and we talked, I'm definitely gonna know who you are. But with that name, it's pretty hard to guess. No, I played with him before. I was saying earlier, it's just a coincidence that right when he stopped playing over there, it's like when I started. So when I got started playing a Hamul, I would see him here and there. But then, yeah, right when I started making content, he was around way less. That was funny because the reel I posted today on Instagram or TikTok or any place you go on to was against him. Because it's an old hand from a while ago. Like once or twice a week, I repost an older hand because it's kind of hard making new content every single day. So most of it's original content, but a few a week is reused content. And the one I did today was against Poker Beast that I overbet with not the nuts because there's a straight flush on there could be a straight flush, but I have the ace high flush. But yeah, no, I'm not really wouldn't say we're friends. I just played with him a few times. Yeah, Johnny Vibe seems pretty cool. I saw him once at all right, let's play this one. It's been a while that we played a hand, so let's play it. Not the best reason behind it, but I think 3 deuce is a decent. But whiffing that board, I'm good. Johnny Vibes, I think was at Hamul last event. I think I saw him. He was playing some tournaments at the Good Run, I think it was. Sorry, guys. There's no hands going on. We're going pretty card dead. So I'm mostly just talking. But we are playing and a lot of hands going on. Just being card dead online. We're doing a lot of folding. We got aces at the beginning. It seems like we just worn out all of our luck at the beginning with our pocket aces in the first 5-10 minutes. But at least we doubled up with one of them. King 9 off. This is pretty borderline. I think this is borderline. King 9 off and a cutoff. Maybe a raise. If he 3-bets, definitely it's a fold. But yeah, I think King 9 off. I think it's the bottom of my range and they 3-bet us. So when it's on the bottom of your range and they 3-bet you, you just let it go. Okay, cool. That's perfect. I'll definitely remember. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't know him. I started watching his content when I started playing the Hamul. Because they told me about him. They told me about the vlogger, and then I got curious. I think I heard about him before at Poker Beast, but I never watched his content. I watched a few of them when I was there. I'm kind of curious too, since I was playing a few times against him because he plays 1-3. I was always curious. I wonder why he never. He played 2-5 a few times, but he would mostly always play 1-3. My guess is just he was doing it more for the content, but now he's mostly just playing without filming. So, all right, we got a hand here. We raised, and we'll definitely be defending with Jack 10 suited. Looks pretty strong early against early, but Jack 10 suited. We're not folding, and we whiff. We got nothing. So let's just add on chips and check fold. That is the plan. Execute plan correctly. Yeah, it's been a lot because oh shit. Okay, sorry guys. Well, that's good to know. My battery just crashed. So, let's see what we're going to do right now. That's weird because I checked. I checked my camera and it was full, so crap. Well, you know, part of this is learning and correcting. I guess activate. Well, it's just not working though. Sorry guys about this. I'm trying to connect it. All right. Well, you guys will have to deal with the bad quality webcam now. That was weird. It said it was full of battery. I checked the camera and it said the battery was full. And I've been live for 44 minutes. I mean, I was setting stuff up, but come on. It must last more than an hour, right? Because that's going to be pretty difficult. Okay, let's play the hand though. We got 3-bet from the big. Oh. I do think we're calling in position here with a suited ace. Calling over here, definitely interesting spot. I see bet small, blind against blind. Interesting, interesting. He checks back. He bets this river. I may call. I mean, he may be calling. I don't know if I'm folding here, guys. I don't think he has a queen. Is he betting a jack now? Maybe he has a king high flush. I don't know. I don't think he's betting here with a jack. He's betting with a queen on the turn. He checked back the queen on the turn. What is this, guys? Come on. What are you doing checking the trips on the turn when there's... that's when people do things that you just don't make sense to you. I did not think he would have a queen there. I did not think he'd be checking back the turn blind against blind with trips on a monotone board. But he did, and he got value from us on the river. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's interesting. So, like, now he's playing bigger game. That's cool. Because, yeah, when he was... Ooh, we got some action here. We got another hand on the other side, but... Wow. Okay, so... Let's do some quick math. Let's make it $6, right? 6. Let's make it 6. Easy. Well, 6.25. All right. And jump over here. Calling with opening a straight draw. And we drilled the nuts on the turn. And over here, everybody folded. So we took that down pre-flop. And if you bet, and we'll check raise you, sir. Let's go. All right. We got the nuts. And he's betting. So we're going to check raise. I think I got to make it too big. Make it 5.5. Because he doesn't have that much behind. Very exploitative check raise. That definitely looks like we want him to call. But there's not that many draws. And maybe... he folded. I just don't want to just be calling there. Especially if a flush draw comes in. Maybe add some combo draw that now is check raising. Because if I call there, I think it's just going to be checking back the river a lot. All right, we got a premium again. Let's raise it up. I love the call 4-bet. All right. Ooh, we flop a nut flush draw. Okay. Big blind could definitely have 9s, but so can I. So that's good. And if he check raises us, we're just calling. He check raises us. Wow, we got a couple interesting hands. So we're calling here. Over here we bet, and we got the nut flush draw. So I'm c-betting. I'm gonna make it 115. Here, all right. So I'm back over here. We did whiff the turn, but again, we got the nut flush draw, and I'm gonna call, and we drilled a flush on the river, and over here he calls, so we're gonna be barreling because we got a gut shot now as well with the nut flush draw. He checks now. Make it $9. Oh, we get check raised over here. Wow. I'm not king queen. I mean, I think I'm going to be able to get it all in against him. Ace on the river. I don't think we're good though. If he rips it, yeah, I don't think my ace is good here. Pretty not great. I think still it was a call because if the flush came in, if the jack came in, I think we're getting paid, but I don't think our ace is good here, sadly. Just let it go. All right. I played once at Seek 1. It's actually closer to me, but yeah, I just don't think there's too many 2-5s going on over there, right? And it's mostly 1-3. The first time I moved to San Diego, I played at Seek 1 because it's the closest one to me. And actually, I liked it because there's a really nice drive there. But definitely, Hamul. I prefer Hamul. I mean, various reasons. One, rake is better. 2-5 is happening, more games. And promotions are just amazing. I mean, me that I'm playing for a living, it's my main source of income. To have those promotions that do add up definitely helps. So yeah, I definitely prefer. I definitely prefer Hamul over Siguan. All right, here he min raised us in under the gun. Not min raised us. He bet two big blinds. So should I check raise him here? We got backdoor. Let's do it. We haven't been that aggressive lately, and let's do it. This is definitely, we have two pairs, we have straights, so he calls. Wish us luck. Hope he doesn't rip it. Did I call here? I mean, I'm not getting a prize. He could have the straight already. Would have to call. 5. Moving on. I don't know what he's raising under the gun, but definitely gotta check raise sometimes, right? Just didn't work out this time. Oh. Yeah. I when I played, I think I was up the one day I played at 7 at Seek 1. I don't know if I ran great, but I was up. All right, we defend here in position with 5-4 suited. Ooh, all right, now we're talking. Opening a straight draw in a 3-bet pot, and he bets $1, so definitely getting a good price. Now, guys, let's just drill the nuts on the turn, since definitely he's not going to be putting us on a straight. That's not it. That is not our straight, guys. But he's giving us a gate price to call, so looks pretty strong. But we're calling again. Hopefully he doesn't have pocket aces and we're not dead. And we drilled a straight on the river. Let's go. Hopefully he doesn't have pocket aces, because he's been betting so small. It was getting a little worrisome. And he bet small again. Do I just rip it? Nah. Just make it $10. Because I could have a 6 as well. And 8-9 misses. So when he bets small, 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 I do think he's this weak. He folds. All right, we take it down with the river straight. And yeah, my guess is it's a weak ace weak kicker. I just was trying to get the showdown cheap, those small bets. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, that's where I want to go. I just never played consistently online, honestly. So I wanted to get the feel of it. It's definitely different. So yeah, I said I got like $600 now that I just had from years ago. So we'll just grind our way up to get in those bigger stakes. But I kind of set that idea. I just didn't want to put money in here. I just wanted to grind it up myself. And like that, I get comfortable, because definitely playing online is different. Definitely better player pool than live. So definitely just because I'm winning in 2-5 live does not mean I'll be winning in 2-5 online. Honestly, I don't know if I'd be winning in 2-5 online. Definitely sounds like a pretty difficult player pool and different game. So I do want that though. I do feel like, I don't know, like I got kind of comfortable and used to 2-5 live. So this feels like more of a challenge to improve my game and get better. So feels good. Yeah, I did hear Seek 1 is more popular for limit games. I have no idea. Hamul's getting pretty popular for PLO. They seem to be having PLOs going on like most of the days. And Monday they have their double board bomb pots. That's hilarious. I was thinking ace jack. I thought just to flop the aces because he bet so small. Definitely think you start being bigger on a turn if you had such a strong hand. Yeah, I think he very likely would be checking over under pairs. I do think that ace jack, ace 10. Just trying to get value from worse and. Yeah, he definitely didn't. It would have been cool spot to bluff with too if I had like 8-9. Yeah, my guess is definitely the same thing. Ace jack, ace 10. All right. So I know I have something to figure out for next live stream. What the hell's up with the camera? It just goes out of battery, even though it was fully charged. But at least we were able to adapt pretty quickly and get the computer one on, even though it's not the best quality. And yeah, now we're gonna get to editing. Last 5 minutes, and we're gonna call this day for our live stream. We just see how much we're up or down. That's one thing I lose track what I'm in for in these games. So we just add on, top off. All right, we got ace king off and under the gun. You get one caller and nice flop. I'm gonna put out a bet. How about $1? Let me get a clean $1. Calls. All right, scary turn. So I'm gonna check and start pot controlling, not folding yet, of course. He checks back. River now, I definitely think I could bet big. Because I think he just has showdown value. Don't think he has a flush now. Let's just pot it. Let's pot it. Oh, fuck. I thought too long, guys. Shit. He bets. Let's check raise him. Now that he bets, let's check raise him. Because I was planning on betting myself. So I think we're mostly good here. Hopefully it doesn't jam. He folds. Okay. Maybe he saved some money because I was going to bet bigger than that. So I think he saved himself some money. I'm getting better. That's one big thing of online. It's so much quicker, but I'm thinking I'm getting a lot better with it. I'm getting quicker at making decisions. That was just me being indecisive with the size. But yeah, oh yeah, we got a lot of work to do after this. I'm way behind in my vlogs. If you guys see my content on YouTube, my full-length vlogs, the one I filmed this Friday is going to be crazy to edit. Tell me in a second. We're going to race first here with 8-9 suited under the gun. We get 3-bet right after. I think we're calling, right? Let's do it. 6-6-6. Yeah, I think I'm just done. I mean, what am I calling? To hit a backdoor straight on backdoor flush when he could have a full house already? I'm good. I filmed on Friday a vlog, a new thing, a new idea where I filmed every single hand to kind of give a more experience of like how it is to play live. So I'm just going to, hopefully it's entertaining, just go through all of the hands. Offsuit, I'm not sure about that one. May have to call, but let it go. Just every hand. So I'll try to make it entertaining just to kind of show how many hands I'm folding before I play hands. And yeah, but it's going to be a shit ton of editing. I got over an hour of footage from the session, and usually the footage I have for a vlog is like half an hour. I'd say half an hour, 40 minutes, and this is an hour and 20 minutes. So it's like, well, I guess not that much more, like a little double what I usually have. So yeah, I may be delayed on some of my future content just because of that. And I'm already behind anyways. The next vlog, hopefully it's up on Wednesday or Thursday, it was one of the craziest sessions I've had. It's just huge pots. There was just one guy that was just such a huge fucking maniac. It was such a good game. That was not this week, the week before. It was a Monday. That had a pretty solid win, I think. Oh, we got a hand. Pocket jacks. Let's raise it up. We got something over here. Ooh, you guys did not see what happened over what the flop. Look at this flop. We flop middle set. This is beautiful. I almost prefer it than top set since he could definitely have an ace now. And here we whiff completely, so. Let's go back here. Check raise. No. Oh, what a turn. Okay. Now we got an interesting hand. Now we've got an interesting hand. We're blocking. Why don't you have an ace? That was such a cool run out. Such a cool run out. All right, moving on. We got King 10 off. Already in an hour. Okay, let's just sit out to the next big blind. Because, yeah, I got a lot of editing to do. A lot of voice over to do. That is definitely not the most fun part for me. I mean, I enjoy it. It's just definitely tiring. I get pretty... Yeah, it's a different type of tiring. It's just a lot of effort, let's say, to do the audio. And I got a lot to do. So we're going to focus on that. We're just going to play until we're a big blind. So let's play. Here we are. We flop top pair in this one. We're playing another one that we'll jump to in a second. And I'm on a bigger side. This is a pretty bigger side, 2/3 pot, pretty connected board. But we're blocking some of it with the jack. Ooh, interesting hand over here. He leads. Should I raise? We got a gut shot. I'm going to just call and just drill the 9. No, we drilled. Oh, that's an interesting turn. Now the flush comes in. He barrels. I'm not sure. He checks. I got showdown value. And he may just have a jack that's scared of the flush. So let's check back. River A. Small bet. Let's bet $1. Try to get value from a 7. We will less 75 cents. Let's get value from a 7. Call with your 7, sir. Nice. Well, we can't see what he has, true. My guess is a 7. All right, that is it. So, not the most crazy session, honestly. I've been having some pretty crazy sessions, crazy hands, so definitely a bummer. I'm probably not going to use any of this, honestly, for content. But, all right, let's see how we did. Are we down or are we up? What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Let's see. I think we may be down. Not sure. Sorry, I'm going into it. I'm looking how we did. Oh, did we have that bad of a session? Are we down 40 bucks? Really? Wow. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Even when we got all in, yeah. All right. Well, we did not have the best session for the beginning. We are down 40. Let's see. Let me pop it out again. 40. Well, I'm not going to share that. I'm going to first make sure that nothing pops out there. I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, down $47. Little, like almost two buy-ins. It is what it is. Now we're at 565. So I have to grind a little more to get to the 1,000. It has been good lately, honestly. Well, we've been up the last few sessions. So yeah, we'll be back at it next Sunday, most likely. Let's just change the bad quality camera. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a lot of fun, and it'll get better and better because yeah, I'll get used to it, and it's the better camera usually. This is just the one of that because I got to figure out why that went out of battery. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna have